update. We're here to bring you the latest in science news. This is so new, we don't know what these headlines are.
We don't know it all. Our producer has chosen these science headlines as the top of the last month, and we are going to respond to them right now. You have local musicians, local talent. We are your local scientists.
But in order to do that, we will need your help. So, because we can't see these screens and don't know these headlines, we'll need y'all's help to read them off to us. And so we know what we're talking about. That's right. So, let's go ahead and get going. This first news headline, science. Could y'all read this out for us?
That nightclubs may be the key to solving the next pandemic.
Did you say bat nightclub?
That's right.
Okay.
Nightclubs.
Which seems a little redundant at first glance. Obviously, they're not going to day clubs. They're bats.
It's like everybody needs a second chance. Bats may be the cause of COVID. But are we going to really hold them to that for the rest of their lives?
We need to give them an opportunity for redemption.
Yeah.
Maybe the bats can cure COVID.
Yeah. Whatever else is coming next.
So many great ideas have happened in a nightclub. You know, you've had 3 or 4 drinks, and you have a zinger. We need to give the bats the same opportunity.
Yeah. Get the bats drunk.
Fermented fruit.
Let them do their echolocation thing. We don't know what they're saying, but that's not important. What's important was what comes out of the nightclub.
That's right.
And that's drunk bats.
Drunk bats are capable of all kinds of things. You know, we don't fully know their capability.
What would happen if Batman got drunk? Probably a lot more crime.
Or a lot less. He may break his no-kill rule. We don't know. Dark, but it's at night.
Alright, moving on to our next headline. Would y'all read this out to us as well?
Pain-based weather forecasts could influence actions.
Weather forecast actions.
Pain-based weather
Pain-based,
forecasts
like-
could influence actions. Well, yeah.
I guess I'm unclear. Are we hurting the weatherman or the weather itself? Where is the pain going?
Right. Where is the pain going? That is what matters. Would you believe a weather forecast man who
If he is under duress.
Yeah.
You see the guy on the screen. There's a green screen, but you see like the edge of a pistol there. He says there's 15% chance of rain. Or you go, oh, I mean,
Who's behind that gun?
Yeah.
They have a vested interest in you thinking there's rain. It's probably somebody who wants to go to the park tomorrow.
they want you to not show up so they can enjoy a nice national park.
Yeah.
And so they're going to hold Weatherman hostage.
You think that's extreme. But parks are really crowded these days.
Yeah, and so where do we weigh, those decisions now as you see a weatherman on the screen? Because there could be a gun off screen at any time.
But if somebody
I've never trusted weathermen, so it's not really a big deal to me.
Right.
But like for you, it might be.
Their accuracy is not there. Here's ultimately what it is. If somebody is willing to hold a gun to a weatherman for the park, do you want to go to the park with that person?
It's best to stay home.
Yeah.
Just stay home. In general.
Enjoy your backyard in the sun.
That's the fun. All right, and then we should have an image coming in from the scene.
Yes.
Could y'all describe what is going on here?
A robot pole dancer. It's a robot stripper. Robot in white gloves.
All right, I'm picking up all the robot stripping. There's a pole involved. Is there anything else in this?
Why has heels after
Heels.
High heels.
Before Memorial Day.
Surveillance camera. Ultimately, this.
It has boobs for some reason.
Not for some reason.
One reason. The reality is AI is coming for us all.
Every job is going to get taken.
You think you're safe, and you're not. You might think, oh, this is a data entry thing, of course, maybe the AI can take over that.
Art, stealing from art, it's creating art from that.
They're taking that.
Yeah, and you're like, who's going to be attracted to a robot?
More people than you think.
Yeah.
There's increasing demand for robots in white gloves, high heels, that have boobs.
That have boobs. That is perhaps the most important thing for a strip club. Is it has boobs. This isn't me. Because I don't go to strip clubs. But if I did, I'd hope there was boobs there.
Honestly, I think our takeaway here is that we're not caring so much about the rest of it. It's just one core component.
Right. Yeah. It's a robot. I think we have one final headline. This one is something you will need to read out for us.
Studies suggest secret for getting teens to listen to unsolicited advice.
The middle got muddy. Can you clear that up?
Is a secret to getting teens to accept unsolicited?
Listen.
Listen. Okay, just listen, not accept. All right? Teens won't accept anything. You can maybe get them to listen to unsolicited stuff.
It's hard to be a parent.
It's hard to be a teen. Let's be fair.
Yeah, I've only been one of those things. Which is a teen.
I assume so, but I'm glad you clarified. Unsolicited advice is not welcome generally. I mean, it's part of the name, unsolicited. And so, if we can get the teens to listen to unsolicited advice, maybe we can use that to get other people to listen to advice as well.
Yeah, there's been a lot of ways that people have tried to give unsolicited advice to teens. Tie them down in a chair where they can't go in. It does. That sounds like a parent.
Or a troubled teen.
I miss it. Does this headline give how?
No.
No.
Suggest.
Yeah, it just suggests. It's hard.
Sometimes science doesn't give us the answers we want. Sometimes it leaves us with a big mystery.
Yeah.
Like, we know about the black holes now. You know, you think about to like medieval times, they didn't even know those things were out there. Now we know they're out there. We still don't know what's in them.
No. It's like, we don't know if the kids are going to accept it. Actually, we know they're not going to accept it. But will they listen? This headline gives us hope.
That's all we have. That's all we have. And this has been The Real.